Hi, boys and girls. What I thought I would do this week is start our next Junie B. Jones, Why Wait? So this is Junie B. Jones and some sneaky, peeky spying. So I wonder what she's going to be up to in this chapter book. Okay, are you ready? Chapter 1. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I go to kindergarten. Kindergarten is what comes before first grade, except I don't know why it's called that silly word of kindergarten, because it should be called 0 grade, I think. My teacher has the name of Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. And there's Junie B. and Mrs. Mrs. has short brown hair and long skirts of wool. She smiles a real lot, except for sometimes when I'm noisy, she claps her loud hands at me. It used to scare me very much, only then I got used to it, and now I don't even pay any attention to it. I wish Mrs. lived next door to me. Then me and her would be neighbors and bestest friends, and also I could spy on her. Spying is when you're very quiet and you look at people through a peeky hole or a crack or something. I'm a very good spyer. That's because I have sneaky feet and my nose doesn't whistle when I breathe. Last Friday morning at Grandpa Miller's house, I hid it in the dirty clothes hamper. Then my grandpa came into the bathroom and I lifted up the lid a tiny bit and I peeked my eyes at him, and guess what? Grandpa Miller took his whole teeth right out of his head. That's what. I popped right out of the hamper. Poor Grandpa Miller. Oh, can you see his teeth flying over here? Poor guy. That probably scared Junie B. Hey, Grandpa, how did you do that crazy thing? I hollered. Then my grandpa screamed very loud, and he run out of the bathroom speedy quick. Grandpa Miller has high blood pressure, I think. Pretty soon, Mother hurried into the bathroom with angry feet. That's it, she hollered. No more spying. This is the last time I'm telling you. Do you hear me, Missy? Do you? Then Mother took me home, except she kept on staying mad at me. Find something quiet to do, she said, kind of growly. Your baby brother has to take a nap this morning. So then I thought and thought about what to do. And a very great idea popped into my head. First, I took off my loud shoes. Then I tippy-toed into baby Ollie's room just in my sock feet. And I spied on him through the bars in the crib. Aww. Here's baby Ollie. Because what could be quieter than sneaky, peeky spying, of course. Only too bad for me, because that boring old baby just kept on sleeping and sleeping, and he wasn't being fun. So that's how I accidentally blowed on his face. And I tickled his nose with a ribbon, and I shouted, "Wake up!" in his ear. And guess what? Ollie opened his eyes. That's what. Then he started crying very loud, and Mother runned into his room. Only she didn't even see me, because I quick hid it in the closet. There she is. I smiled just to myself. I'm the bestest spyer in the whole wide world, I said inside my head. That's how come when I rode the bus to school that day, I did a little bit of bragging. I'm the bestest spyer in the whole world, I said to my bestest friend named Grace. Then I took off my shoes and I showed her my sneaky sock feet. See, I said, see how quiet they are? You can hardly even hear those guys. After that, I breathed in and out for her. And see, my nose doesn't even whistle either, I said. That Grace smiled. I'm good at spying too, she said. I patted her. Yeah, only too bad, Grace. You can't be as good as me, 'cause I said it first. That Grace did a mad breath at me. It was called a huffy, I think. I heard your nose whistle, Grace, I told her. Just then the bus got to school, and me and that Grace raced each other to the playground. Except for she beated me, and it didn't count, 'cause I wasn't really racing. Then we played horses with my other bestest friend named Lucille. Only pretty soon the bell rang, and we ran into room 9 speedy quick. Mrs. was at the door waiting for us. Good afternoon, ladies, she said. Good afternoon, lady, I said back, very polite. Then Mrs. smiled at me. That's because she is the nicest teacher I ever saw. And so I wish me and her were the bestest friends. And guess what else? I wish I could hide in her hamper. Okay, that's it. This could be very interesting. Junie B, she's kind of naughty. All right, tomorrow we'll read chapter 2. Okay, bye.